happy Wednesday, happy vlog day, happy halfway through the weekday. Hope you're all right. Lots of things to talk about. One being important, I shared, and Garforth Academy shared yesterday about the Lions Way soon to close for a period of time. The dates are a bit, the Academy's saying from the 9th and then Northern are saying from the 16th. So there is information, and we shared it yesterday because I wanted more clarity or confirmation as to exactly where the Lions Way is going to shut, because obviously it's going to affect kids going to school and people taking dogs for walks and cyclists and whatnot. So looking at the map that they sent me, it's basically you can walk down the lines and then the kids can get to school. Looking at the map, and then the works will be carried on with all the overhead cables from the bridge onwards, which obviously the A63 goes over, and then going towards Kippax. That's what the map looks like to me. Now, what I don't know, and I have asked for some clarity on this, is to, obviously they're going to need places to set up the work vehicles to be able to do the job. So does that mean part of this side of the bridge is going to be closed or whatnot? So I'm just waiting for some clarity on that. Looking at the information that they've sent through text and on the map, it doesn't look like it. And obviously there's a bit of discrepancy of what they've emailed Garforth Academy as to what they've sent out to parents and then what they've sent to me. So I've asked for 3 little words just to tell me exactly where it is. But there is some closure, so it might affect children coming from Kippax, but doesn't look like it's going to affect kids coming from Nylands Lane Way. So the more information I'll get, I will obviously share, so keep your eye out on the website or socials. Holiday Inn looks to be back open. The only reason I say that is because they're sharing lots of stuff on their social media, generally their Facebook page, which they hadn't done for quite a long time, understandably. So they are advertising there's some sort of baby classes coming back in the pool. I know Claire Lux Skincare is still there as far as I'm aware. But then they're not advertising stuff for Christmas parties. So I can only presume it's back open fully. And I know over time they've been actually trying to find homes for the people that have been living there. God, for 2 years. Imagine living in a room for, I know they're here in the safe, thank God. But I think that's hard, mate. That's hard going. To have to live in a hotel for that long and all your family are safe, that's priority. But that must mess with your mind a little bit. And I hope all the people that are there have been able to find homes. And I know it wouldn't have been straightforward and probably a little bit difficult. And then you've got the people who are not like-minded like me, and we ignore them. So the Holiday Inn, yes, does look by the Facebook page. I have asked, but they just don't seem to be answering me back as to whether they're fully open and can confirm that. But their Facebook page, unless it's been taken over by someone, is advertising stuff coming up. Also advertising is, you'll have seen it lots, and I attended on Friday a catwalk fashion parade at Garforth Academy for children that are off to Cambodia. Now, year 11s I'm sure it's year 11s, not year 10s, are off to Cambodia in the new year for 4 weeks. And lots of children that are going, and it's a bloody expensive trip, and they're out there to go and learn a skill, hopefully give something to the village or villages, and then assist in things. And there's a huge plan of what they're going to be doing while they're there, and it'll be a lifetime experience, fantastic. But obviously it's $4,000. It's a lot of money, really expensive. So there's lots of children out there from Garforth Academy that you will have seen, that you will have heard, raising money raising the funds to put towards them going. And I think it's brilliant. I think it's a really good idea. The only issue we have, I suppose, is that every business would have been asked. Every idea has probably been passed several times. All the ideas, lots of people doing it at the same time. I mean, the fashion walk was brilliant on Friday. I had a really good time, and they worked with one of the businesses, Handbags and Glad Rags, I think it was, in Barrick, and it was really great because I didn't know about them. So it was a really nice collaboration, and they probably sold and made some money on the raffles and stuff as well for that evening. So I will be sharing the odd one. I can't share everyone because, like I said, there's lots of kids going. A lot of people were asking me about the Christmas fair because obviously the idea would be great to have a stall there. Now, they're not taking on stalls for children raising funds for Cambodia, I'm afraid, because you can imagine they've been inundated with requests. And also, all the stall holders have to be licensed and have sort of probably public liability insurance. So that's probably one of the main reasons why they're not taking anybody on. Somebody had come to me yesterday, or the last couple of weeks, and asked if they could get a store, but unfortunately I don't think that's going to be a possibility. So if you're thinking, knock that on the head. But there is lots of opportunities. It's that thing again that grates on me a little bit, asking businesses to sponsor them, and they've probably not used the businesses before. If you have used the businesses before and you use them regularly and you use them all the time, then fine. But if you're going to ask a business for some help or support and you've never stepped through the door, just don't do it, because it's just rude, and I don't like it. As much as I don't like plastic. And obviously from the 1st of October, the UK are putting a ban on people selling cutlery, plastic cutlery, the balloon things that you can tie balloons to, the plastic things. But it's one of them things. I hope, and I don't know what the rule is, because obviously they're stopping people selling the horrible, which I hate them, is the yellow packaging that cracks your teeth when they send stuff out, and they are the styrofoam. If you've seen the styrofoam advert of the girl, yeah, I can sort of get it a little bit, but obviously they are on the way out. So I don't know what the rule is. From the 1st of October, you can't buy any more from there on, because it's obviously banned from selling packaging for takeouts or restaurants, cafes, whatever. But I don't know if it's use what you've got and then from your next order. I don't know what the ruling is there. Obviously, it's online if you need to know. So there might be some overs where people are still using them, so don't go and give businesses a hard time just yet until you read the facts, because I don't know what that rule is. But it's like any plastic. It's like carrier bags. I take a bag everywhere with me, even if it's a little pocket. You can get them all rolled up now and put them in your pocket, or put them in your handbag, or put them in your coat. There's no reason anymore to ask for a plastic bag from a company. And the worst we see is I see is in town, when people go, do you want a bag? And they go, yeah. And the 15p, 20p, 25p isn't putting people off. Charge £1. That's what I say. And they won't be asking for any more. Because what I don't understand is people don't want to carry an empty bag with them to go to the shops, but they'll carry it when it's full. That makes no sense. So take a bag with you when you go shopping. Whether you're going into town or you're going to your local high street, take that bag, because the more you say, no, it's fine, I don't mind paying 50p, 20p, 25p, then they keep producing plastic bags. Or if you've had a plastic bag and then you go to, I don't know, greengrocers, for example, and they say, do you want a plastic bag? You say, yes, please. Where's the one you bought last time? Bag for life. I just slap, just... It drives me insane. I know sometimes you'll go, oh, I've left it in my car. And that can be a bit annoying, especially if you're at a supermarket. But, Jack, go and get it. Because the more you just say, yes, that's fine, because the fee for buying a plastic bag, especially more so at the chain stores, isn't putting people off. So raise it to £1. That'll put people off. Just take a bag, or buy one bag and just keep hold of it. And, you know, don't just... go into the shops in the city centre with an empty bag, because soon you'll be carrying it full. So, doesn't make any sense. Anywho, lots going on. Enhance today between 3:30 and 5:30. It's Enhance Dental, just down the side of Fiddle Lane where Dorothy Ann's used to be. So you go down towards there, towards the Oak Estate. And they have got a brilliant session this afternoon for children's sports mouth guards. So what they're doing is a non-profit drop-in service, under 18s only, for a free dental checkup and a professional custom fitted sports mouth guard for £50. And we know what kids are like. If you want a second one, they're doing them for 40. But just to go and get a professional check from a dentist, someone who knows teeth more than anyone, and then get one professionally fitted for £50, it's worth it, especially because we've got so many sports and lots of rugby going on in Garforth, as well as obviously the academy and Briggshaw doing sports as well. So it's worth going to visit. It's this afternoon from 3:30 to 5:30, and they've put up today as well, if you went to go and get a professional mouth guard, maybe a big sports shop, it's like £200. It's really expensive, so I think it's worth a drop in. Go and have a chat and go and have a look. Also a collaboration coming up in December, and please do look at the Station House, or probably the Flower House. They are collaborating together for December to do some wreath making at the Station House Cafe, which is fab. I think they've done it before. So go and have a look at their Facebook page at the Station House, and it'll tell you what date it is in November, I think. RSPB, since they've done Nest event, I know they were doing lots of events before at St Aidan's, but they seem to have a flurry of lots of things going on, and there's some things coming up, so it's worth looking at their Facebook page. There's lots of cool they have lots of cool events, but they've got loads of walks going on, which are great. And it could be for the beginners or the intermediate or the advanced walkers, group of people going for about a mile. And they do different types of walks. And it's great to meet people as well as being in the fresh air, especially coming to autumn with all the leaves and all the changes and all the colours and all the scenery and all the landscapes. It's a beautiful thing. But they've got like a beginner's bird safari coming up, Halloween Fest, and then astrography. I've said that right. That's coming up in December, on the 12th of December, to learn to take the best picture, and then they do 3 sessions, and it doesn't seem that bad. Obviously, tickets for that needed, but they've got loads of things going on, so go and have a look at the RSP St Aidan's Facebook page, because they've got loads of cool stuff coming up, and it's literally down the road. Coming up on the 14th of October, and I'll put this on the blog so you've got a detailed list of what's going on, but they've got autumn clothes swap at the Welfare Hall on the 14th of October from 2 p.m. so that is coming up. I'm just looking at what else coming up. There's lots of people that will ask me over time, Chris, have we got this? Chris, do we do that? And it really surprises me how many people don't know what we have in Garforth, and they just think of the obvious things like the butchers, the bakers, the candlestick makers. But we do have people that can do your hair, your face, your body, your skin, your feet, your hands. The whole shebang. Like, everything. And then we've got like the ones that are a bit more unique, like a holiday travel company that can book all your holidays, like a groomers for your dogs, cattery, bush cutter, cut your bushes, trims, bike, someone to fix your bike, and then like someone to clean your floors and your carpets, and then coffee on your door. See how I do coffee? You can get it, it's a subscription to your door. Just little few things, so don't think, oh, we've only just got the obvious things, and then don't think outside the box. Come to me, have a look, followthemaindeal.co.uk, and you will find out so much more, including most of our restaurants do a takeout service. So if you're going to go and get a pizza, go to the best places that offer the pizza that's homemade by the massive ovens and not something that's just brought in. Have a beautiful day, because Garforth is pretty good. You just need to look. Go like this.